Maloney High School junior Haley Lespier is a three-sport Spartan: soccer, basketball, and tennis. She's also a twin.
It's like if someone had a best friend.
Twin sister Abby was born 45 minutes before Haley. But beyond that, there's not much difference.
She's the only person I tell everything to.
I tell her everything.
We share the same interests in every single thing.
We like the same things.
She knows, like, oh, I don't like this thing, then you're not gonna like it either. And it's actually really like that.
Sometimes we even say the same thing. When I was thinking it, she'll say it. I'm like, okay.
Haley and Abby play the same three sports at Maloney, leaping into tennis freshman year as a doubles tandem, despite never having played the sport before.
They literally made all conference that first year after not even showing up with their own rackets for the first month of the season. They were using some extra rackets I happened to have.
Haley, she didn't feel good, and I was like, I'll serve twice for you. And I was like, okay, we can't really do this, but go ahead. And nobody needs to know that.
Even if they weren't our #1 doubles team, they're probably more valuable just as teammates to other players on the team.
I have a positive attitude after what happened.
What happened 9 years ago this month. A 7-year-old Haley was having severe headaches that wouldn't go away. She knew something wasn't right, and just as certainly, so did one other person, her second-grade classmate and sister, Abby.
And the mother said, we weren't convinced that there was anything really serious going on. And Abby was the one that went to them and said, you need to get her checked out.
If something's not going good, she definitely knows about it before I can even tell her.
After the family insisted on an MRI, it was discovered that Haley had a cancerous brain tumor the size of a golf ball. And just weeks from Christmas, she'd need surgery, 10 hours of surgery.
When they found out that I had cancer, I was thinking about my family mostly, like, how are they gonna feel? Like, besides me, like, I'll care about me second, but them, like, what happens if something happens to me?
The Lespier family would need strength and the expertise of Connecticut Children's Medical Center to save their youngest child.
It was like scary. Like, that's my twin, like, she's my family.
The doctor who would perform Haley's successful surgery, Dr. Jonathan Martin, calls Haley his Christmas miracle, believing that if the Lespiers hadn't insisted on an MRI, the tumor would have quickly grown and attached to Haley's brainstem. Just days before Christmas, Haley returned home to Meriden, and the Christmas of 2010 became as joyous as you can imagine. Santa and his sleigh pulling into the driveway. And then, on Christmas morning, the most special of gifts awaited Haley's mother, Jessica.
My dad woke me up and was like, come downstairs, we're gonna wrap you up. I was like, wrap me up? He said, stay still. So my mom comes downstairs and she thought I was a vacuum at first. That's what she said I looked like, but I was still and I didn't move, and she opened it. She opened me as a present. And she just started crying.
After years of follow-up MRIs, Haley was declared fully healthy.
I can't even imagine that you could have that kind of a surgery. I mean, this is an area that affects your coordination and movement and balance. You would never know watching her play basketball or play soccer or play tennis.
The bond of sisterhood was an indisputable part of Haley's recovery.
My sister helped me through it, like all of it.
Abby and Haley live with a special awareness of other children faced with cancer. They know the struggle and know that little gestures matter.
Small things go far.
So too do bigger ones, like how the twins chose to spend their 13th birthday.
Instead of presents, we asked for donations. We took the money and put it to Hartford Children's Hospital, where I got my cancer removed.
And they just made my family so much happier, Haley healthier. We just wanted to give all these other kids a chance that went through the same thing as Haley.
It's great knowing I had cancer and then I can do everything I'm doing today.